He was a poet, a beer salesman, and a postal clerk. He was also a visionary and the man who would become the first democratically elected Prime Minister of the Congo. His name was Patrice Lumumba, and his story is a tragic yet inspiring testament to the struggle for African liberation. This isn't just a history lesson. It's a story about courage, betrayal, and a dream that refuses to die. Born in 1925 in the heart of the Belgian Congo, Lumumba grew up under the brutal boot of colonialism. The Congo wasn't just a colony. It was the personal property of King Leopold II of Belgium for decades, a land plundered for its rubber and ivory, its people subjected to unimaginable cruelty. Lumumba witnessed this oppression firsthand. He was a brilliant student, self-taught and hungry for knowledge, devouring books on philosophy, history, and politics. He saw the immense wealth being drained from his homeland while his people suffered in poverty. This injustice ignited a fire within him, a fire that would eventually set a continent ablaze with the hope of freedom. In the 1950s, the winds of change were blowing across Africa. Independence movements were gaining momentum, and Lumumba was at the forefront in the Congo. He wasn't a military man. His weapons were words. With his powerful oratory and charismatic presence, he traveled across the vast country, uniting disparate ethnic groups under a single radical idea: a united independent Congo for the Congolese. He co-founded the Mouvement National Congolais, or MNCB, a party that transcended tribal lines and advocated for national unity. His message was simple but profound: our destiny is in our own hands. On June 30th, 1960, the Congo finally achieved independence. It should have been a day of pure celebration. But in his famous Independence Day speech, delivered in front of the Belgian King Baudouin, Lumumba did the unthinkable. While others offered polite thanks, Lumumba spoke the raw, unfiltered truth. He reminded the world of the humiliating slavery that was imposed on us by force. He spoke of the tears, the insults, the blows they had to endure morning, noon, and night. It was a stunning rebuke of colonialism, a declaration that the Congo would no longer be subservient. The speech electrified Africans across the continent, but it sealed his fate in the eyes of the West. The Western powers, particularly Belgium and the United States, were terrified. Lumumba wasn't the pliant puppet leader they had hoped for. He was an independent nationalist who spoke of economic sovereignty. He wanted the Congo's vast mineral wealth, its cobalt, its diamonds, its uranium to benefit the Congolese people, not foreign corporations. This was unacceptable. At the height of the Cold War, his talk of neutrality was twisted into a narrative that he was a communist sympathizer, a pawn of the Soviet Union. This was the excuse they needed. Almost immediately, the newly independent nation was thrown into chaos. The mineral-rich province of Katanga, backed by Belgian business interests and mercenaries, seceded. The army mutinied. The country was falling apart, a crisis deliberately engineered to undermine Lumumba's government. Desperate, Lumumba appealed to the United Nations for help to expel the Belgian troops and end the secession. The UN sent peacekeepers, but their mandate was weak. They stood by, effectively allowing the country to fracture. Frustrated and feeling betrayed by the West, Lumumba made a fateful decision. He turned to the Soviet Union for logistical assistance. This was all the confirmation the CIA needed. President Dwight D. Eisenhower gave the green light for a covert operation. The CIA station chief in the Congo received a chilling cable. Lumumba's removal was an urgent and prime objective. Plots were hatched, including schemes involving poisoned toothpaste. The West was determined to eliminate him one way or another. The end came swiftly. In September 1960, just a few months after taking office, Lumumba was illegally dismissed from his post by the president in a move backed by Western powers. He was placed under house arrest, guarded by his enemies and UN troops who did nothing to protect him. In a desperate attempt to rally his supporters, he escaped, but was captured shortly after. What happened next is a stain on the conscience of the world. Lumumba was flown to Katanga into the hands of his sworn enemies. He was brutally tortured alongside his close associates Maurice Mpelo and Joseph Okido. The beatings were overseen by Belgian officers. On January 17, 1961, Patrice Lumumba, the first Prime Minister of the Congo, was executed by a firing squad. He was only 35 years old. To hide their crime, his murderers dissolved his body in acid. All that remained of him was a single gold-capped tooth, kept as a gruesome trophy by a Belgian police commissioner. The assassins killed the man, but they could not kill his idea. The spirit of Lumumba lived on. He became a martyr, a symbol of anti-colonial resistance and Pan-African unity. His courage inspired a generation of freedom fighters, from Nelson Mandela to Malcolm X. His story is a chilling reminder of how far powerful nations will go to protect their interests and crush the aspirations of those who dare to challenge the established order. Today, the Congo continues to grapple with the legacy of this betrayal. Decades of dictatorship, conflict, and exploitation followed Lumumba's murder, a direct consequence of the path forced upon it. But the memory of Lumumba endures as a powerful symbol of what could have been and what can still be. He represents the unwavering belief in the dignity and sovereignty of African people. His dream of a strong, united, and prosperous Africa, free from foreign domination, remains the ultimate goal for many. Patrice Lumumba's story is not just Congolese history, it's world history. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about power, greed, and the price of freedom. His life was short, but his legacy is eternal. He remains a guiding light for all who fight for justice and self-determination against impossible odds. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more content that uncovers the hidden histories that have shaped our world. Let's keep the memory of heroes like Patrice Lumumba alive.